back, and today I'm going to be making some Quorn burgers. So I'm going to be making some burgers with Quorn Mince. Now I've done bean burgers and I've done vegetable burgers. I've never done like a soya burger, so I'm going to give it a go with Quorn Mince. Now, I'm doing this because I know someone who is vegetarian, but they're also gluten free, and there's not a lot on the market of plain soya burgers that are gluten free. There are some, and most of them are quite expensive, and some of them are just quite bland and boring. So hopefully this will be a good alternative. So I'm using gluten ingredients, but they're easily substituted for gluten free, and this can also be made vegan by substituting some ingredients. So I'll tell you about them as we go in. So let's have a look and see how we do it. Okay, so we've got a large frying pan on a medium heat, and we're going to add 1 teaspoon of olive oil, and to that we're going to add 1 small onion which has been finely diced, and also 1 clove of garlic which has been finely diced. And we're going to fry this off for 4 to 5 minutes, but you want to keep stirring it so that it doesn't get brown at all. So yeah, 4 to 5 minutes. Okay, so once the onion and garlic has cooked, you want to add the Quorn Mince. Now this is where you've got to pick the right one. So I've got the normal vegetarian one, which is gluten free. So that's great for gluten free. This is not vegan. There is a vegan one, but it's not gluten free. So you have to choose to make sure you get the right for whoever's eating. So I'm going to put 300 grams in, which is a whole small pack. And then we are going to cook this, the recipe says, until it is wet. So there's no water or anything going in, but I guess from it defrosting, yeah, once it's cooked. So I will let you know how long that takes. Okay, so that's been about 7 or 8 minutes. I'm not sure if it looks wet like they have described, but it's definitely all defrosted. So now what we're going to do is transfer this into a bowl. Okay, so we're going to leave it in the bowl to cool down so it's cool enough for us to handle, and then we're going to add everything else into it. Okay, once the mixture has cooled, we are going to add 75 grams of wholemeal breadcrumbs. This is where you can exchange it for a gluten-free alternative. And 2 eggs which have been beaten. For vegan, use egg alternative for binding. I'm not sure, I've never used it myself, but it is out there. And half a teaspoon of chili powder. You don't have to add that, but I mean I add it to spag bowls, so there we go. And 2 tablespoons of freshly chopped coriander. And then we're going to season with some salt and pepper. Okay, and then we're going to use our hands to mix this. So I'm going in this side away from the egg. But we're going to mix this all together. And there's the egg. Ooh. Okay, right, once it's all mixed together, we're going to make 4 patties out of this. So you're going to squeeze them together. Okay, once they're together, I'm going to take a plate with a tablespoon of plain flour or gluten-free alternative, and just going to dust each side with flour. And then you're going to put this on a plate because we're going to chill. Just like that. So I'm going to do the others and then we'll chill them for a bit. Okay, so that's all 4 done, so we are going to go in the fridge for at least 20 minutes. Okay, so they've been in the fridge for 20 minutes. I have a feeling they're going to fall apart, but let's give this a go. So I'm only cooking 2, but for 4, you want to heat a frying pan up on a medium heat and put in a tablespoon of oil. So I'm going to put in half a tablespoon. As I say, I'm only doing 2. The other 2 will go in the freezer. So when the oil's heated up, let's put in 1 and 2, and we're going to cook these until they are browned on both sides. So I don't know how long that will take, but we will let you know. Okay, they've been on for about 5 minutes, so I'm going to try and flip them. Go. You might actually need a little bit longer, but let's flip this one as well. There we go. They are falling apart a little bit, but let's keep going. I'm going to give them 5 minutes and then I'll have a look. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes again on this side. This one has started to fall apart, so I'm not going to try and flip them again. Let's just get them into a bun and see what we can do. This might get a little bit messy eating it, but fingers crossed they taste good. So let's get them in the buns. Okay, so I've just got 2 large buns with a bit of mayo, a bit of lettuce. That's all I'm doing today. So 1 in, and the other with the broken bits. Get that bit in. A little bit of cheese on top. Okay, right, let's see then. Okay, so I've cut it into 1/4. Let's see how this is. It's alright, it does fall apart as soon as it gets in your mouth. It needs a little bit more, I'd say. It's nice, just needs a little bit more kick. Maybe a bit of paprika, I think. Yeah, but it's not bad. It's quite nice, so give it a try. See if you like it. See if you add some more different flavours and give it a go. Yeah, so keep experimenting, have fun, and I'll see you next time. Bye!